And we're live. Oh, goodness gracious, how is everybody doing today? Hellbolt, love you, man. Hope you are well. It's Thursday. We have a whole bunch of things to open. What's up, Ice Wolf? So today is going to start off exciting at the very least. Where it goes from there is completely up to everybody in the chat. Hello, Gov. What up, bruv? What's up, Carlos? Get the keys out of my pocket so I can be comfortable. Albolta. Oh, goodness gracious, man. Then the reality sets in. What's going on, Don? How are you, buddy? Delo TX, Que Paso, Paradise for Streamers in Qatar. The huge. What up? Danny Trejo was announced today for AwesomeCon. See if he can bring you some tacos. His tacos and hot sauce are pretty good from what I've been told. I need to go. It's like an hour from my house. I really don't have a reason not to go other than laziness. I love tacos and I love Danny Trejo. He is a California staple. Baseball. You watched a baseball game in less than 3 hours today, Saboros. How did you do that? Did it have anything to do with pitch timers? It did. I don't watch baseball. I've given up on baseball. Even with the new rules, I still don't. I have no interest in baseball. I played it for 4 years. I watched it for a couple dozen. Baseball's no longer for me. I will stick to football and hockey when I can catch a game. I'll go to live baseball. I will watch a game at the park because you're hanging out in the sun. There's the element of danger, getting your head bashed in by a foul ball. So like that, I will go to a game. I'm probably never gonna watch one on TV ever again. Ice Wolf, you put in a pretty awesome order that covers a lot of the bases. Is it a little low? Hold on, it could be. I just did a computer update, which did mess with a few of my settings. What is going on, Turt? How you doing? Anybody else other than Don not hearing me well? My voice is so loud that I keep myself at negative 10 decibels. I will increase it to negative 7.5. All right, that is a 25% increase in my volume. Is that it? What's going on, Detroit? How are you doing? What's going on, Steven? What up, man? Good news. Mrs. the Breaker, Steven, Maddie, and I got our order forms for our Kickstarter to fulfill our dice orders with our custom Mimic dice boxes and dice trays and other goodies. So we are excited. What's going on, Chef? Hello. We got Bees Bowl to open. We've got Hodges Heroines to open, and we've even got some fantasy to open. I am really interested in seeing the dice you got at WonderCon. I am upset that I was not able to spend enough time there. But, things happen, and it's just the way it is. Thankfully, we live in the LA area, and there's a con every other day here. I don't know why I just wrote Chef on that. That's actually Ice's. That's what I get for looking at Chef's name and wanting to write Ice. There we go. I 100% don't know what I'm doing. Ice, do you want some art first or some baseball first? Let's do baseball first since we're talking about it. Going to see the new D&D movie just for the souvenir popcorn container. Marcus Stroman. Isn't he the sausage king of Chicago? Marcus Stroman? It's Marcus Stroman, right? You're Marcus. I know. And he pitches for the Cubs. Go figure. Shane Bass. Shane Bass. Ichiro. Manning. It's Abe. That's right, Carlos. Abe Froman, the sausage king of Chicago. Newt Bar. Enter Sandman. Hammer and Hank. Chip. And Miggy. What is the penalty? First base? Hunter Green. There's a guy who scored a home run. There's the torque. Little bit of torque. Oh, automatic ball. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't follow baseball. I don't know. Please refer all baseball questions to Trevor's Baseball Cards. He is the reigning authority on all things baseball. I am here because somebody once said, hey, you have a voice and face made for radio, and thus I am here. Class 2 Vonder Franco. Now somebody's got to text me what the popcorn bucket looks like. You can text me at my home number. It's 805-555-1212. It's a D20 bucket? Yeah, that's worth getting. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. That's something worth getting. Oh, there he is. Michael Donald Trout. That is a level 3 Trout. you go, Turt. There you go. All right, let's see what your auto is. Let's get an auto worth looking at, shall we? This Jeter. You shot Jeter. Don says, little known there's Jackie. Little known fact, I am named after Michael Donald Trout. It's Joe Carter. Oh, goodness. A Joe Mauer to go with your Joe Carter. How's about a little twofer? Congratulations, bud. Ain't that nice? You got two Joes. I dig it, man. I'm not mad about that for you. I'm actually quite excited for you. Joe Carter, great signature. Back when players cared. Well, that was an exciting start. Two really good rookies mixed with two autos. And now we get to the art. 23 of 26. Little Hodges Heroines. We fight crime. That's what we do. Hello there. For those who cannot read Tom's writing, that says Padme Amidala. I can tell by the beauty mark. I like the purple background. Don is like, I thought that might have been Peggy for a moment. I was ready to start leveraging everything I've collected for you. The great thing about this group is, Don, I doubt anybody is going to hold you to the coals for that one. Hey, there's T-Bone. What's up, T-Bone? How you doing? For some reason, you are not coming through my other chat. I just now noticed that you're on the screen. Oh, thirsty for agua. All right, 11 out of 25. Let's get that hit. Let's get that hit. There is so much going on here. I don't know where to begin. I just love the attack lobster, the battle shrimp. Oh, goodness. Is that a white? Looks like a white. The hobbitses. Bilbo. Paul, that's Bilbo with a B. Bilbo. More. Wow, that's a Hobbit hot pack. That's a Hobbit hot pack. There are allegedly a hit in these packs. We haven't found one yet, so we are overdue at this point. That's right. Not to be confused with rolling pin, something used to make bread. Hey, look! Kayla gave him a very happy sock. Dobby. Dobby's free. But that's not all. To go with your hobbitses, how about Treebeard? Another twofer. Ice Wolf, you are 2 for 3 on the twofers today. I just want to point that out. You, sir, are ahead of the game. Good day, Dungeoneers. Creatures, such creatures. I don't know. Let's see what such creatures. Ooh. Hey now. Is that a merfolk with a bottlenose dolphin? Yeah. Ice Wolf is pulling out the Dr. Demento throwback. All right, who's next? That was a great start. Moving on to the next one. So, speaking of D&D, Ruru 2, what's up, man? Speaking, take care, TiVo. Speaking of D&D, I'm excited for the film. I hate Hasbro, but I want to see the film because I want to see the film. Mixed reviews. I don't really listen to reviews. What I like tends to be a lot different than what critics like, and also tends to be a lot different from what the general public like. For instance, if it's a Wes Anderson film, it's instantly amazing, regardless what anybody says. So I'm just excited to see the monsters. Truth be told, when I saw that there was going to be a Displacer Beast, I was like, okay, they are really digging into some legitimate lore. I absolutely need to see this film. I saw some gelatinous cube. I've seen a beholder, and obviously dragons. This is gonna be fun. Hasbro is evil. Dungeoneers, you ain't never said words more true. Hasbro is the doo doo, poo poo, caca. Yeah, this may not like so. Here's the casting. I'm about the casting. I don't necessarily care about any of the actors that are in it. You could have put a bunch of nobodies in there, and I would have been fine with it. They were trying to take Dungeons and Dragons and give it mass appeal by putting big name actors in there. They put Regé Jean in there so that they could get their Bridgerton people. They put Michelle Rodriguez in there so that they could get a whole swath of different people to look at her. And then obviously a leading man who is polarizing. He's going to pull 50% of the country to want to see him. I'm there for the monsters. I don't care about the actors. I want content and accuracy. That's right, Saboros. Chris Pine, he can be great, and then he can also phone it in. I can watch a movie with Chris Pine, and half of the movie, I believe he's the character. The other half of the movie, I think he's winging it and phoning it in. I think he could be a great actor if he just decided to act the entire movie. Yeah, I would have preferred a cast of unknowns. I agree. Hey, Doug! Yeah, you're going on set. I was just saying, I want to go for the monsters. I am stoked to see a Displacer Beast in action, to see gelatinous cubes in a couple of different forms. I want to see spell casting. I want to see backstabbing. And by that I mean they don't call it backstabbing anymore. They call it Steven or uh, Hellbolt. Well, you know, it's not called backstab when a rogue sneaks up from behind. It used to be sneak attack damage. I don't remember what they call it now. I'm still like D&D 3 word verbiage. He needs to be the next Sean Bean. Kill him in every movie. It is sneak attack, sneak attack. Sneak attack damage. That's what I want to see. There you go, Hellbolt. If you want any pointers about making a TT RPG, ask Kaiser. He made one. And Upper Deck bought it. No death of his will compare to Boromir's. Oh, they didn't cast you in the film? I'm sorry. Did they even shoot it in Northeast or Northwest America? Yeah, I guess that era could be shot anywhere as long as there's trees. It's not like there's any notable buildings that you would need to use. So yeah, I could shoot it wherever it's the cheapest. Of course, they're not going to shoot it where it's the cheapest. Didn't you hear Sasquatch is in it? He plays Sasquatch. That's a bold casting. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute legend. Don Wynn is in the chat. Mr. Wynn, how are you doing, sir? We were oogling your art yesterday, as a matter of fact. Your Monkey King was pulled, and I was telling everybody that it's low key, one of my top favorites in the run. And I was pretty stoked to get to meet you at the con, although I wasn't able to stop and really have a good conversation. There he is. There's winning it. Oh man, hey, listen, there's no need to thank me. Thank you, sir. The Balrog, by the way, was also toast of the town. Just saying, Doug was like, yeah, I may want that Balrog. So yeah, this has been quite a run so far. The Balrog is insane. Sapporo's knows. KP! KP, are you trying to call Paul? Is that what you're doing? Giving shout outs to Paul? Let me see if I can summon him. Yeah, judging by your original 4 Grogus, I assume you're looking for Paul. It's the Paul signal. Yeah, right. Don, tell me about it, Don. Not only did he pull 2 autos from one baseball box, he pulls then 2 beautiful pieces of art from Kayla in his second. Paul was distracted. Paul, when are you not distracted? You are a man of many talents and many interests. We've got a lot of artists in here. Look at that list. I don't have enough paintbrushes to give all of the artists their proper credit. The baseball boxes are fun. They're also almost sold out. I think what we have, like 6? 7? I think we only have like 7 out of that case. Can only imagine what Paul is drawing now. I'm familiar, by the way, Hellbolt, I am familiar with the 101. I did see the one of One Ring. I may have noticed that they had the One Ring. That is a 101. Twitchers, Twitchies, the Twitchables. We are of many names. Yeah, so now that Steven has sent me the photo of the popcorn holder, I imagine those are going to be selling for probably $100 on eBay starting Sunday if they're not already leaked and selling for 75 to 100 already. Detroit, it's your birthday today. Is that true? All right, Doug, I'll see you later. Well, happy birthday, Detroit. My goodness, with all of the birthday luck that is real, how are you not in something right now? You know how it works. It is almost WrestleMania weekend. WrestleMania weekend starts tomorrow at midnight, right? Had to work today. Yeah, man, I work on my birthday too. The new NECA D&D figures look cool. Let's take a look at the new NECA D&D figures. Excuse me. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, yeah, I dig it. Let's jump right into Strongheart. Nice deets. Oh, I don't like when they do that with the knee. I almost prefer like the G.I. Joe screw knee than the overlapping kneecap. I mean, you can't do a bare leg like that. You have to do something over it if you're going to decide to use that joint, in my opinion. Looks good. If I had to guess how much, I'd say probably $35. Let's see if I'm right. Ooh, Willie Nelson. Think it says Willie Nelson clothed. Willie Nelson clothed action figure. Well, I don't want to see the other one. If they have to specify that is the clothed Willie Nelson, who the heck is buying the? It's Willis Willie. Oh, it's Willis Willie. That's brutal. Yikes, man. the the old unclothed Willie. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, we got some more stuff to open. More Hodges and more fantasy. So that'll be number 9, number 9, number 9. Where are my Beatles fans at? Number 9. Don't forget, there are still only 6 Bing Let It Rides left. 25 of 25 for Hodges. They are 79.90. I see. I wasn't far off. A massive mimic chest that's $400. It depends on what's inside the chest. It's 15 by 16 by 20. Yeah, it's a good sized Mimic. Fun fact: the Kickstarter we did is for Mimic dice, and the dice come in a Mimic tuck box. You know, Paul, I would love to read that for everybody, but I can't. See, that is why I always read the chats before I say them out loud. Because of Paul Maitland. Paul Maitland, who, by the way, so beautifully captured my essence in this card. It is a dead ringer for me. I showed this to Mrs. the Breaker, and she said, "Who took that picture of you, and why were they in your office?" Looks like his halfling. Oh, that's right, 26 boxes. 25 of 26 boxes. That's right, I forgot we had an extra box in this one. Well, I don't think anybody is going to be guessing who this is. I'm pretty sure we all already know. Ice Wolf is like, "Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's Irel." Ah, hello there. It is live action Ahsoka. It's Luke, that's right. It is Luke doing drag at the cantina. This is actually just a patterned pillow, and this is mustard. Paul's like, "I'm sure I'm on some of the lists. As long as you're not on the no-fly list, that's all that matters." There you go. Congratulations, live action Ahsoka. That's right, it's a neck pillow. We had a long flight. Paul's like, "I'm going to do a series that it looks like something else when you start to pull it out." He's like, "You'd be amazed how many people's tops of their heads look like inappropriate things." The old bait and switch. Don's like, "Phrasing? Phrasing?" Oh, I have no idea. I haven't seen this week's episode of Mandalorian. But now I know that there is an Ahsoka cameo. Thank you, Kevin P. West. 9 of 25. Let's do it. Is there anything even in here? Is it Professor X? Nope. Telly Savalas. Who loves you, baby? Ha cha 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 cha. Oh, 2 packs. Speaking of Balrog, Speaking of Balrog, Paul is not one who typically likes to whip them out quickly. He's more of a slow go guy. Yes. Ice Wolf, I have no idea. I am a young 42. Wonder what that key is for. And when he goes home, does he put it in like a bowl? Goodness, are those like the steps to Gauntlgrim? The steps to Mithril Hall? Are you the keymaster? It'd be a Sephiroth's like, that'd be a big honking bowl. Yeah, I agree. Those are the steps on Pabu. I'm going to tell you, I don't know what Pabu is. I'm going to look it up, though. Oh, that is classy. Now, Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf. Looks a little strange, yeah. Ice Wolf, I know a secret. I know a little secret that I don't think anybody knows about. I know a little secret. Ice Wolf, would you like me to share it with you? I wish I dated her in high school. I am not going to lie. I am not going to lie. Helena Bonham Carter. I just got to make sure my wife isn't watching. Hold on. All right, she never watches reruns. Helena Bonham Carter could get it. And you know what? Mrs. the Breaker also agrees. Helena Bonham Carter is just wow. Love. Yes, I think everybody had a crush on her at some point in her illustrious career. Did she show up after you gave the raccoon a marshmallow? No, not this. Nope. Mrs. the Breaker will agree. Helena Bonham Carter is just amazing. Just lovely. But Ice Wolf, I have a secret for you that nobody knows. Ice Wolf, this triggers a hit. This is a unmarked hit. And when you see what the hit is, you will realize why it is yours and nobody else's. And by that I mean the winner of this piece of art gets a secret prize. Straight from Ollivanders and exclusive to Comic-Con 50. You, my friend, have won the exclusive wand pen set, which includes Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, Dumbledore, aka the One Wand, and Voldemort in this gorgeous custom box from Ollivanders. Elder Wand, thank you. Not the One Wand. Elder Wand. I've got one ring on the mind. Don't mix up your fandoms. Touche. No, I deserve that. I deserve that. It's the Elder Wand. So there you go. How about that for a very exclusive? There you go. Wow. Yeah, that is a very nice hit. It was also a secret hit. Never crossed the streams. It is also the One Wand would be pretty dangerous. It is the secret hit. The trigger was the wand. So there you go, bud. Congratulations. One of the few things I did not leak in the spoilers. Could I slip the one ring on the Elder Wand? Yeah, then it would be the One Wand. So, I mean, it's possible. Cannot innuendo abound. Hey, Paul, I will see you there. Hellbolt's like, I don't, I don't want you, Paul. Chef's like, I'll be driving the bus. Sapporo's like, oh, I hope we get good seats. Raise your hand if you're on that bus. I can see it now. Where the hell am I? And why am I in this handbasket? That's how my life ends. He's like, I don't want anybody. Leave me alone. Chef and Carlos like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be on the bus. I'll be on the bus. I called dibs on the back seat. I always sat in the back seat of the bus. I was one of the bad kids, so I needed to be as far away from the driver as possible. True story. I liked the mini jump seat by the back door. That was my favorite. I didn't want to sit next to anybody. I wanted to put my backpack on the ground so I got covered in bus gravy, and I wanted to just be bad. He's like, I am literally the Hellbolt. Closer to the front, I refused. Be an electric, yes, the electric mayhem bus. I would say, Don's like, I got my ticket. Got my ticket. Seems like, can it be the electric mayhem bus? I will vote that. I mean, there's a lot of us. It may take two. It'll have to be the further bus, the one that Ken Keasley took from San Francisco to New York. I say one bus is further, the other one can be the electric mayhem bus. And if we get enough people recruited, we may need the magic school bus as well. It could be a trail of buses. Yeah, make sure you walk in a legend. Double decker Greyhound. It's got to be the Harry Potter bus, the purple Harry Potter bus. The one that has a chandelier in it. Which, by the way, awesome Lego set to build, but doesn't stay together very well. If you buy that Lego set, just know it is not one you can really play with. The bathroom will be dank. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quite a few of us are big boys. I do not want to be that bathroom. It's Italian, eh? Fragile. You can have a caravan with the Mystery Machine and the TMNT bus. There you go, the turtle wagon. The night bus. Yeah, I don't remember what they called it either, Simple Rose. But yeah, it's a fairly easy build. Believe it or not, that Lego build is a little bit more complicated than you would think because it's not super sturdy and stable, thus the pieces falling apart. So the build is a bit sketch, but it's cool to look at, it's cool to display. I just wouldn't go around ferrying your Lego minifigs around, you know, whatever sets you have, whether it be the city or Rivendell or any of the Harry Potter ones that are out. Um, Carlos is like, get some water, TC. I know Rivendell is Lord of the Rings. I know somebody who owns it. Although that person who owns it has yet to show me pictures of it completed. Trust me, I have almost every Harry Potter one. We didn't do Hogwarts that had the mini figures. We bought the modular Hogwarts and we built Hogwarts. Yeah, Riverdale is Archie. Rivendell is LOR. Excuse me. We decided to buy all the sections separately and build it the big one. We did not go for the one that had the tiny ones. You got Giza's pyramid. When you build it, does it have all of the chambers in it? That is awesome. That is awesome. And the outer shell is removable. That's cool. I dig that. I like when Lego puts layers to their things. Like, for instance, those who have had the opportunity to see the Millennium Falcon, the different Millennium Falcons that have come out have had different levels of interactivity and removability. Steven's like, yeah, I'm not sure where Rivendell is going. You know, once Rivendell is up, Sir Thomas will surely lord over it. So, yes, you do need to figure out a place for it. Saburo said, I almost got the 300 pirate ship years ago. 30 to 40% of the costs are pieces that you would never be able to see. Yeah, no, I agree. Some of their builds are literally odd color blocks because they'll have like it'll be a brown building and inside will be yellow and red bricks because nobody can see it. So they'll just like put this color in here. We had a bunch of them. It is quite expensive. Although, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of expensive, slightly changing the topic, let's talk G.I. Joe for a second. For those who have a Target near you, The Tiger Strike motorcycle riding Duke from G.I. Joe, the figure at a bunch of Targets I have read on Reddit have a bunch of it 50% off. So $20 for Duke and the motorcycle. It's normally a $42 item. I have confirmed receipts that Target has discounted a bunch of G.I. Joes. Apparently, there is some G.I. Joe content coming out soon, and they're getting rid of a lot of the G.I. Joe stuff that's out in anticipation for this new G.I. Joe push. And the old figures have to go. So check your Target if you're a G.I. Joe fan. Uh, Targets do price individually and regionally. So you may be in a region that has the discounts, you may not. But massive G.I. Joe sale at some select Targets. All right, back to Lego. I can attest to that. Don has quite a Lego collection in his closet. He also has a ton of Legos meticulously organized in individual drawers that are sublime to stare at due to their sheer amazingness of sorting. You have to take sections off to see the interior. That's doo doo. It should have like a hinged side, like they did with the Harry Potter sets. One wall is always hinged, so you can open it up and look inside. A few years ago, somebody anonymously donated the bonsai tree to me, and I got a few Ninjago sets as well. But the bonsai tree sits next to the bed since uh, I built it. It is my staple. I love this community. Hellbolt, I love this community too, and I love you as well, bud. Sapporo says, I got some of their last run Bionicle stuff at Walmart on big time clearance, like $7 a set. Yeah, Walmart will clearance Lego. They're usually tough to find. I'm sure there's a lot of management insider knowledge. I very rarely get to see very many of the truly clearance priced Lego. But yes, that is a true fable. I've seen that. Ninjago actually has a lot of really cool things. James had a few Ninjago sets, the smaller sets, and they always had something very interesting about them. The Ninjago dragons are dope. If you dig dragons and you like Lego, even if you don't follow Ninjago, you should get the dragons. They're articulate and cool. I can tell you from experience. Don says, I love the bonsai tree set, but I haven't built mine yet. So that bonsai set, actually, you have a choice of two different leaves, right? You have like green leaves, and then you have autumn leaves, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah. What? Why is David Beckham building the bonsai? I don't understand. Can somebody tell me why David Beckham is building the Lego bonsai tree? Seriously, what is going on? Thank you for your master build, David Beckham. Don's like, everybody loves Lego. It is a pretty dope set. Hello, lady. She's like, I own that set. I know. Coolest set I have is the Creations Exosuit. Ah, Ice Wolf, I love it. Ice Wolf says, well, it's so everybody else can build it like Beckham. I Boros is like, yeah, officer, I'd like to report a crime against humanity. Build it like Beckham. For those who don't get the joke, first of all, you need to see more movies. Second of all, it's a movie. Oh goodness, how much water can DC drink before he has to take a pee pee break? I think we're gonna find out today because that's I'm 3 cans of water into the evening since I got here, and that is my first bottle. You have to type fast to be in this group. Got to get up pretty early in the morning to join this pack. Hey, listen, Don, my friend, thank you so much for stopping by. Your presence is much appreciated. Your artwork is much adored. Feel free to join us anytime you would like. Thank you so much, friend. We will talk soon. He will be at Amazing LV, HeroCon, Rose City Con. You gotta go see Don. You have to see his work. You have to see it is on point. Trust, it is just go to the table. Go to the table, and he's not gonna recognize you because he doesn't see your face. Just tell him who you are on Twitch and that you hung out with him in our chat. And he will probably give you a really nice high five, maybe even a fist bump. The exosuit is a big mech thing that a minifig can fit in. It's very detailed and articulated. Um, Don is like, hey, Don, it's great having you here, but two Dons is going to confuse me. I don't know if DC is talking to you or me. Hey, listen, Don, I'm just keeping it on your toes. That's all it is. It's keeping you on your toes. I want you to not pay attention to that machine. I'm big Don at the work for the same reason. Oh, goodness gracious. So I know it's technically baseball season. RCCC is 922 through 924. So there you go. And the third week of September. Hello, Maddie. We were just talking about you. Kind of. Maddie, did you figure out your dice order? Three Dons at one point at my department. We had Big Don, Little Don, and Other Don. So it's funny, there's a reason why I go by DC, and it is a very similar one. She's like, no, there's too many options. I'm going to be honest with you, it took me a solid 25 minutes to pick mine out. Let me tell this the DC story, and then I'll jump back to the dice story. So when I was at my last employment that involved sports cards, we'll call it boogers and butts. There were four Daves. There was Dave Stevens, who is the photographer and videographer of the Stars. There is who I refer to as Pokemon Dave, who helped out with the Pokemon stuff, was an amazing Dynasty football analyst. We had Dave, the owner, and then we had Dave that was in the back room. So I, being on screen, didn't want to go by Dave because everybody would ultimately ask me, "Are you the Dave?" And I'd have to say, "No, I'm just a Dave." So DC was born of that to alleviate the confusion as to which Dave everyone was referring to. Now the dice story. So, Maddie, we had $101 to spend. That was our pledge. It says that Borrow's like, no, I'm Dave. Dave? Oh, Dave's not here, man. No, it's me, Dave. I got the stuff. Let me in. Oh, yeah, Dave. Well, he's not here, man. Yeah, Dave's gone. No, I'm Dave. All right. Yeah, Dave's not here. I love Cheech and Chong BT Dub. I'm just going to get it. I'm not going to say why. There's only one real Dave, and he's just a gigolo everywhere I go. People always talk about me. I, good old Dimebag Dave. Diamond Dave. He ain't got nobody. Nobody. Sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. He is that too, yeah. Well, he did. He got busted for pot. That's where it was Diamond Dave, and they had the nickname. Dave's not here, man. Dimebag Dave when he got busted for pot, which ultimately got thrown out. So, crap. Where was I going? Oh yeah, the dice. So we pledged $101. Um, and they had originally stated, and actually, I'll pull up the. I'm gonna pull up the Kickstarter so everybody knows what we're talking about. The Kickstarter is over. I think you can still get in. I can't guarantee it. Let me real quick sign out so that all my information is not here. All right. I don't believe you can see my information here. Let me Give me one more second. I'm just going to scroll through here so I can be sure my order form information is not here. Okay, I believe it's safe. So I had mentioned this before on screen, on cam, on whatever this is. Oh yeah, there it is. Late pledges. So the whole reason I'm not there's hundreds of dice Kickstarters. I mean, dice are you could talk to a distributor and get a license to make dice and pay pennies on the dollar to make dice. So to me, most dice are created equal. So what drew me to this one? What drew me to this one was not the dice, but the dice box everybody would get. Yeah, yeah. Every set of dice comes with Carl the Mimic. Thank you, lady. Carl has a silk tongue. He's embossed. He has metal foiling to make him seem. Thank you. Thank you. He comes with a set of dice already, so you're getting a free set of dice right off the get. They're poison looking mimicky type dice. Then he also comes with poison damage dice, 4 1d8s. It was fully funded, multiple stretch goals. These are the different levels. So originally, they had announced that they were going to make a set of dice that Mrs. the Breaker wanted as the signature series. And then we pledged to get that because they come with a custom mimic dice box. Then they decided to put it to a vote, and the dice set that she wanted did not win. I'm going to show you which ones. Those who know Mrs. the Breaker will know why she got this. The one that she wanted is called Triton's Daughter. As you know, one of Triton's daughters is Ariel, and Mrs. the Breaker is a gigantic Ariel fan, so it was a no-brainer to get the signature dice for Mrs. the Breaker. Well, they later made it so that this did not get a signature section, so it's $45 for the signature series, which come with a custom box. Otherwise, it's $36 for the sharp resin. So I pulled back the pledge. What we decided to do is we kind of rethought how we were going to attack this now that she couldn't get the one that she wanted. We still got her dice. We just got the regular ones without the custom mimic box. I got Dark Reef because they were cool. They have like a blue purple cracked glimmer on the inside of a dark navy blue cube with bronze lettering. Um, then these are some of the interesting styles. They also had acrylics. I wanted resin because resin are fun. They did. Let me get through. Glow in the dark ones. Ones that have ducks and whales in them. Wood ones made out of exotic woods. I liked the purple heartwood. I just don't trust wooden dice. Um, I feel weird rolling wooden dice. Wasn't gonna do metal because they're loud. They had gemstone, real actual gemstone, tiger's eye, glass, cat's eye, malachite, sandstone, rose quartz. Honestly, I didn't want to spend $50 on a set of die. Premium gemstones, lapis lazuli, labradorite, some amethyst. I mean, that would have been dope. But again, I'm not dropping $60 on a set of dice. Fancy pants. I'm definitely not spending $80 on a set of dice. Then I got a dice tray because I don't happen to own one. And then 2 blind boxes. The blind boxes each come with their own mimic. But what they're going to do is they're going to roll a 1d20. And depending on what you get, it's going to be one of these. Now, obviously, it's all acrylic with the exception of if you roll a critical miss, you get the special botch eaten by a mimic sharp resin. And if you score a critical hit, you get the gold leaf flecked treasure hoard dice. Honestly, for $12 and a free mimic, we just got 2 because it's an extra set of dice. And that's it. So we got technically 4 sets of dice, plus the free dice that come with it, plus the poison dice, plus a couple of other extra goodies and a dice tray, plus 4 tuck boxes for $100. Now, if you do the math, that is a heck of a deal. Okay, here is Mrs. the Breaker's dice. That's what Mrs. the Breaker got. They're purdy. And then these are the ones that I'll be rolling. These right here. They were just different. I liked them. There were a couple others I liked better, but they didn't have good enough contrast in the numbers, and I didn't feel like custom painting them. So I went with this one. I'm also playing a Ganassi, so it works with my theme. And I already have a bright blue set of dice. So there you go. That was our big fun expenditure for the month. Carlos. Carlos, let's ride. $11. 11, 11, 11. All these go to 11. Yes, but why don't you just make them go to 10 and make 10 louder? Because this goes to 11. All right, dude, listen. We still haven't found my mistake. I hope you find my mistake. Bing! Let's ride. Carlos is riding shotgun. Good luck. By the way, there are multiple boxes with multiple hits in them. And there's only 5 left after this. No, Bumblebee. Bumblebee. We met Bumblebee at Universal. He was cool. And you may notice Bumblebee has a friend. How about this big boy? It's Jazz. For those who don't know, Jazz is a Porsche 935 Turbo. Bumblebee tuna. Tuna. So you are getting the deluxe Bumblebee. It's a long day. The jokes don't get better than that. And how fun is this? Jazz! I told everybody there were multiple boxes with multiple hits. Carlos is just showing you guys how to get them. So there you go, man. Congratulations. You are following in Ice Wolf's footsteps. Another twofer. It's just that easy. All right, so let's do some math. When it comes to Bing, 5 envelopes left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 boxes left. 8 cards. 8 cars. 8 cars. 5 boxes, 8 cars, and the Spawn comic art giveaway at the end. If you are somebody who likes to beat the odds, these odds are tremendously in your favor. I'm just going to say. Yeah, Carlos, I have one box going out to you today. You're going to have another big box probably next week. I'm not that good at math, but 5 boxes, 8 cars? Yeah. So let's say, by that math, since I made an error, there's a good chance that 3 of those 5 have 2 in there, or one has 3, one has 2, and 2 have 1. We literally have no idea what I did to screw this run up. We still haven't found it. One of these last 5 is my error. And as you can see by the math, 8 cars in 5 boxes. Yeah, clearly I made one mistake. I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't lying. The mistake was made. To quote the great meme, mistakes were made. Lucky number 13 is next. Disappointing Doug goes, that's right. I like how a lot of the things just kind of fall out of the jar, the cup. There's like a splash. Don's like, I'm gonna text you. Don't look at it until the stream is over. You realize by you saying that, I'm going to have to look at it while the stream is going on. Hello, Paul! What did you miss? You missed another twofer. Carlos just hit Jazz and Bumblebee from Bing Let's Ride. And we just did the math. There's 5 boxes left, 8 cars. So either 3 of those 5 have 2, or one of them has 3, one of them has 2, or excuse me, 2 of them have 2, and one has 1 each. So I don't know, something like that. There's just way too many hits for boxes left because DC the Breaker made some mistakes were made. And we have the giveaway when that is gone. The text is about something else entirely. I should read it on screen. Maddie is curious about the fantasy boxes. What would you like to know about the fantasy boxes? I can tell you everything. We are just about halfway through them. Your lucky number does not come until box number 23. So you are a far cry from your lucky number. As far as the hits, all of the hits are actually inside the boxes. There are, wait, hold on, before I commit to that statement, let me look. Yeah, all of the big hits. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. 3 is very far away. What has been pulled? Oh my gosh. We haven't been keeping track. Let me look at the cheat sheet that nobody's allowed to look at. Let me look at the key, and I can maybe give you an educated guess. Let me ask you this. What are you looking for specifically? Fantasy. Lord of the Rings, Gandalf. Has Gandalf been pulled? Hold on. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, Maleficent was pulled. Maleficent was pulled. It was either yesterday or the day before. We even said when it was pulled, don't tell Maddie, but it was pulled. Gandalf was pulled last night. Sauron, I believe Sauron, or not Sauron, Saruman is still there. Don Winds, I believe, have been pulled. The Balrog was pulled. Steven! Steven's like, oh, great, now she's yelling. Hashtag fussed. Oh, yeah, that's gone. The door was pulled also. That's gone. That was pulled very early. That's gone. That was pulled. The door was the very first one. It's true. Treebeard just went earlier today. It went like an hour ago. No, we could do that, Hellbolt. I'm just lazy. I know we initially wanted to have, a hit counter. We just haven't gotten around to it. The Highlander is still there. That's absolutely true. The Eye of Sauron is still live, right? The Eye hasn't been pulled, but the door's definitely gone. Yeah, I mean, Sapporo's, some people do, some people know when they're coming. Um, both of these are gone. Paul said, yep, the Eye is still in play. This is what Ice Wolf is after. There can be only one, and Ice Wolf wants it. The Witcher is gone. The Balrog, I believe, was also pulled. Snape was pulled. Kratos is gone. I get why it was the one we're not allowed to speak of. Yes, that's why we didn't talk about it publicly. There was a reason that we didn't say what it was. And you know what? Hey, don't worry, Stephen and Maddie. Carlos just bought one. Let's see what Carlos got. He got number 6. Oh, hey, listen, because I know it's going to make people fussed, I totally forgot to share something from WonderCon. Carlos, yours is 6 from 25. We'll put this right here. That is my Marv Wolfman, signed Vigilante #1. I told you guys I would remember to bring it to work today. So there it is. There is Vigilante #1, my personal copy signed by the legend himself, Marv Wolfman. All right. 6 of 25, Carlos. Let's get it. Let's get something everybody wants. Let's get this envelope open. There we go. Oh man, I was totally wrong. Oh, Steve and Maddie, this is gonna make you very angry. You are Steven, shut down the stream. Steven, just close the laptop, bud. Close the laptop. Just this is your fair. I love you, brother. I don't want you to die. Just just shut it down, dude. This is this is your last warning. 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. All right. Oh, I love this. I love it. Let me tell you why I love this. That, my friends, is Driz Do'Urden, and that is his panther, Guinevere. Driz Do'Urden is arguably the most famous dark elf in history, known for dual wielding scimitars, and the absolute boss sauce of ranger fighters. That is who I wish I could be in D&D. I wish I had the cool moves of that guy right there. That is the man, the myth, the legend. That is who I am in actuality. Well, I want to be Driz. I'm basically that guy. That's who I get. Yes, that is the Driz Do'Urden. The Lemmy kind of is Lemmy Kilmeister. Ace of Spades? Yeah, the Ace of Spades is like tucked up his sleeve. Yeah, that is the Driz Do'Urden. Dark elf, white hair, violet eyes, and a celestial panther. You've got some bookmarks. Bookmarks. Hey man, books are cool. Dig it. The One Ring to rule them all. Carlos, my friend, you, sir, are very, hey, Gimli, you, sir, are very lucky because you bought immediately. And I have to tell you, I was wrong. Something I said was not pulled. And my friend, you just pulled it. And it is going to start a riot in the chat. I wish our friend Don Wynn was still here to see this. Because, my goodness, my gracious, it's about to go down. Lurtz! I was wrong. Lurtz is still live. Don, don't complicate it, man. That's right. That's it. I had the premonition that this was going to happen. And it's funny because 3 plus 3 equals 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. That's 2 box threes. Oh, damn, the Balrog is here. Oh, you can see the fire. Oh man, that is a hot one, no pun intended. Goodness gracious, there it is. I have handled this card so many times I thought we actually pulled it. But you just got the Balrog. Steven's night just got harder. I told you to turn off the laptop. And listen, how many times have you been burned? When you ask what's in it, everyone else goes, oh no, Steve and Maddie are looking to buy something. I gotta buy something really fast. Next time, just buy it. Just buy it. Oh, the twofer strikes again. The twofer strikes again. Chef, yes, all of your stuff is sent. You should have an email. It was sent earlier today. There you go, the big nasty Balrog. Just, just like, hey, just turn off the stream on your end. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, Stephen. It doesn't work like that. All right, Don, take care, buddy. I'm glad you had a good night. Oh, there you go, the Balrog. You got Lurtz as well. You've got 3 amazing bookmarks. You've also got Driz Do'Urden. I think it actually says it on the back. Yeah, Legend of Driz. Wait, you think once you tell me to turn it off, Maddie will let me? Hey, Stephen, listen. You're a married man. You are a married man. You are going to have to figure out when you need to put your foot down. You are also going to realize that when you need to put your foot down, you are wrong and to do whatever she wants to do anyway. This was just that exercise. And sir, it sounds like you passed. Congratulations, you're a good husband. No matter what she's saying right now. I just, it's not really a thing. I know, I'm married too. It's not really a thing. Carlos is like, yeah, I learned that year 1. I found that out pretty quick. Carlos, I'm not going to make assumptions. So I'm just going to tell you, I am married to a woman who is 100% Puerto Rican from the island of Puerto Rico, not New York City, Puerto Rican. I am married to a bona fide island Caribbean Puerto Rican woman. And I will tell you, you are correct. I learned before we got married that it's just better to say, yes, honey. Yeah, both like, I'm glad I'm single. goodness. Goodness gracious. I picture, this is what I pictured happen, Stephen. I could be wrong, but here's what I said. I said, Stephen, turn off the laptop. And she shot you a side eye, and her eyes said, don't you dare do that. And when I flipped over the Balrog, I have a feeling it was, ooh, Stephen! And Sir Thomas ran into the other room. That's how I. Listen, hey, Carlos, I will tell you, as an Italian who grew up in an Italian household, who is the third generation from Italy, Italian families are sensationally similar to Hispanic families. I'm not joking. I am not speaking. Both families are usually large in number. I come from 5, my wife comes from 5. They are built around family. Everybody gets together for the holidays. They enjoy drinking to excess, playing cards and or dominoes or both, and always have that one uncle that is absolutely the funniest guy in the family, and he typically hosts Christmas. It's true. Italians and Hispanics, and I mean Mexican, Puerto Rican, very similar values, very similar families, very similar people. It's true. Carlos is like, yes, it is true. It truly is. If you are Hispanic or you are Italian and you are raised in a classically Hispanic or Italian household, you will blend really well with somebody that is either Italian or Hispanic. Fact. Truth. Truth. Oh, goodness. We found that out really early in our relationship. When she met my family, she was like, this is my family, but less colorful. um, but yeah. California burrito. Listen, man, you live in Houston. Chef, have you gone to Ninfa's? Lady, have you gone to Ninfa's? It's spelled Ninfa. November, India, November, Foxtrot, Alpha. You've been to the original. That's the one I went to. You don't need to go anywhere else, bud. Ninfa's is the best. The skirt steak fajitas, it's if you've been to Ninfa's, I haven't found anything in Southern California that beats Ninfa's. Yeah, ladies like, can you live here and not go to Ninfa's? Right? Yeah, Ninfa's is, so for those who don't know, Ninfa's is credited, and I believe it was proven, invented fajitas. Literally, she was the inventor of fajitas. So you want the specific California burrito that has everything stuffed inside. Okay, completely different discussion. I thought you just wanted a burrito from Southern Cal. I didn't realize you wanted the California burrito. Different discussion. Pretend I didn't say anything. But yes, for those who are in the greater Houston area or are even within a 2-hour drive, it's literally worth a 2-hour drive. go to the original Ninfas. Go catch an Astros game, and Ninfas is not terribly far away. And it is absolutely worth it. Ninfas is the best. Oh, goodness gracious. My, oh my, was that not an interesting little bit for the end of the night? That was Boss Sauce. Let me see if there's anybody worth your guys' niceness. Ooh, excuse me. I done burped. Hmm. All right, I found somebody doing some real art. Well, thank you. I think today was fun too. All right, everyone, we are actually going to raid Aether Obscure. They actually are a traditional artist. They're working on a really cool piece right now of a girl in a hat, and I think it's worth looking at. There's not many people in the chat, so we are going to be kind of taking over the entire chat. So let's kind of show them some love. Speaking of love, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on a Thursday. You could have been in a lot of places in the world, but you were right here and we appreciated it. I'm glad all the artists were here. Shout out again to Don Wynn. Thank you for joining us. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Tomorrow is Friday. We get to do this again. And maybe there are some more surprises to come tomorrow. Spoiler alert, there will be. Tune in tomorrow. I love you all and good night.